I'm Megan O'Leary, and this is your UFC Minute. As a fighter's wins begin to add up, the pressure to maintain momentum becomes a major factor. Every fighter who competes in the octagon will tell you that he will take a win by any means possible. But as one of the UFC's top strikers, this middleweight star is taking the judges out of the equation, as he has used fists and feet to finish each of his opponents during his winning streak by way of spectacular knockout. That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights.
Coming up next, we get to this UFC middleweight division fight. All right, so here he is, really for my money, as accomplished a submission specialist and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner as has crossed into the UFC in years. We'll see how quickly tonight he can get this fight to the ground and utilize his high-level submission skills. Outstanding choke game. A lot of different chokes in his repertoire. We'll see if he can get him going tonight.
This guy is a world-class submission artist, and he will have a massive advantage if this turns into a grappling exchange. Look for him to attack with all forms of submissions.
So this young fighter making the walk here tonight, and he's a very entertaining fighter. He's very adept at staying in the pocket while avoiding significant damage coming back. Certainly, he's made a career of frustrating opponents, stays relaxed in there, leans on the defense, and uses that defensive movement to set up his own offense. You'll see him move that head off of the center line, counter beautifully, really more of a counter striker offensively. But his defense will wow you, even when the opposition feels like they have him in range. More often than not, they miss and land less than 25% of their significant strike attempts. Our tail of the tape for this much anticipated middleweight encounter. So these fighters are just a year apart, with some differences in height, but big differences in reach. All right, now for the official introductions, we go to the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 8 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Chicago, Illinois, Kid Dynamite. And now proceeds opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 17 wins, 2 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 184 pounds. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, Bulldog. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Miragliotta.
Dan Miragliotta.
You ready? You ready?
Here we go. Well, it's good to see this man back inside the octagon. Round 1 getting underway here. As many of you know, he won his last fight by blistering knockout. His popularity has absolutely soared since. So with momentum tonight, he'll try to keep the winning streak and the knockout streak still intact.
Oh, spinning back fist. He solved it right there. Very nice.
All right, so first round is underway. You know, when it comes to his strategy, a lot of it is rooted in his kicking game. Has massive power, whether he's attacking the head, the legs, or the body. So, unbelievable. All right, well, he tagged him.
Beautiful knockout here early in the first.
Yeah, Joe, near perfect technique to land that seminal blow to finish the fight here in round 1. And that's exactly the way a fighter draws it up. You don't absorb anything in terms of significant damage, and then you're able to knock your opponent out. So this is exactly the desired result for him here tonight.
Let's see if we can get a better look at that from another angle. And here we see it one more time. Look at the timing in this shot. Boom! And he's out.
So there he is after a monumental knockout turned in here tonight. That is one they will be talking about for quite some time. Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Miragliotta calls a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 5 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Kid Dynamite!
So just the way he drew it up here tonight, what a monumental moment and knockout.